So in exercise 5, we're going to let x be equal to sum a, which we don't know, plus 3. And we're asked to evaluate the square root of x squared. So here's what we need to think about. We're going to write this as actually a piecewise defined function. I'm going to think about whether this guy right here is positive or negative, because that'll matter. So if you remember, for us, the absolute value, well, first let's go through and we'll write this out. I'll say this: the square root of x squared is equal to the absolute value of x. So in this case, we have the square root of a plus 3 squared, which should be equal to the absolute value of a plus 3, which it is. Okay, now, when we're going to write this guy out, we can write this as a piecewise defined function. So, when we've got the following, so the absolute value of a plus 3 is equal to the following. It's equal to just a plus 3 when a plus 3 is greater than or equal to 0. And it's equal to the opposite of a plus 3 when a plus 3 is less than 0. This is the definition of absolute value. Okay, so this translates, if we want to simplify this a little bit better, this is equal to a plus 3 when a is greater than or equal to negative 3, and it's equal to negative a minus 3 when a is less than negative 3. I just solved these guys over here, and I did a little bit of a reduction here. So now this works. Okay, so this right here is our solution, but let's just check to make sure that it actually does apply and that we can use it. So let's let a be equal to negative 4. If a was equal to negative 4, then the square root of a plus 3 squared would be equal to the square root of negative 4 plus 3 squared, which is the square root of negative 1 squared, which is the square root of 1, or 1. So if a is negative 4, then this guy is 1. But now watch, we can also use it over here. Since a is negative 4, a is less than negative 3. So it's in this chunk right here. And so we would use this bottom piece right here. So we'd say negative 4 minus 3 is 4 minus 3, which is 1. It's the exact same value. Now what you should do on your own is pick a couple different values for a. Pick an a value that falls in this range and pick an a value that falls in this range, and see if your two sides match up. And they will.